Hey there, bold one. Welcome to my channel and thank you for stopping by. I hope you've watched my previous videos and you've enjoyed. So today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. My makeup and hair. As you can see, I have some twists on. I'm going to be doing a bit of a throwback. So I'm going to be taking you guys back to where my journey started. It's a TBT and a get ready with me at the same time. And a story time too, so I hope you guys will enjoy. Let's get started. I'm starting by priming my face using Light Moisture Primer by Kiss Beauty. I've also applied coconut oil on my lips. I usually find that my lips are more receptive to the lipstick when I've done the coconut oil before, when I'm starting my makeup. So now we're going to go to foundation and all that, and I'm going to do something I saw Nancy Mwai do that makes your foundation matte even though it's not, which is you add a bit of powder, and I'm going to be using baby powder. Here goes. Growing up, I wouldn't say I was really exposed to a lot of creative outlets, but in my lower grades in school, I got involved in a lot of co-curricular activities. That's where my interest in art started from, because my parents were very insistent on books and, you know, things like sciences and maths, things that will get you a good career, things that will get you a good job in future, you know. Typical Kenyan parenting. Yeah. So I wouldn't say that as a young person I would have ended up in this career. Personally, I wouldn't even have thought so. So I totally understand when a lot of people, especially like my close friends, my family, my extended family, everyone questions, where did this start from? How did you come to end up doing fashion? You know, and today let me just lay it down a bit. I would say where I really started gaining a lot of interest in fashion and beauty was when I was in high school. I got exposed to a new group of more exposed people, and I would say I gained knowledge in fields that I had no knowledge in before, because like I said, I wasn't very exposed. That kid was always home, yes, and on the weekends I would also be home, and on Sunday I'll be in church. So you see, I didn't really get to see or to expose myself to so much. When I went to high school, I had this friend of mine. I remember she used to do a lot of sketches, fashion sketches, and it used to really excite me. You people, you don't even know. I would spend my whole preps watching and waiting for her to finish doing her sketches. Yes, and I remember I used to tell her, I want to model your clothes in future, you know, when you start your design brand and all that, I want to be involved. I dreamt big for her, you know, so that I could be part of it, because personally I knew that was never going to be a path that I was going to take. I'm very grateful to that girl, because she inspired something in me that no one else would have ever done if she didn't. And from there, I guess my journey really started off, you know. So now I'm just blending in my foundation, guys, so that I don't look ghost face or whitish in some areas. I really wanted to sink it in so that it looks completely amazing. Yes. Let me work on my eyebrows. I'll be a bit distracted because my mirror is here at home, and I'll be using a pencil. Sometimes I prefer pencil. It's much easier as compared to gel. let's do it. After high school is when I think I took up more of this beauty fashion thingy, because I started doing modeling gigs, going for modeling auditions, you know, trying out stuff like that. And I guess somehow a lot of girls go through this stage after high school, because you know you don't have a lot also to do. You're waiting for your results, you're waiting to join university, so you have a lot of free time. So I used my free time trying to get myself into the modeling industry, and I used to tell myself, no matter the industry that I'll end up in career-wise, I will always model. Like, I just felt it was something that I was called to do, and I've always had a pretty petite body, so everyone usually encouraged me, you should model, you should try modeling, you know, you have the body and all those things, so why not? Like, what do I have to lose? It's not going to take anything from me. So I started my gigs, and I remember one we did with a friend of mine who were in high school too, together, and yani you guys, watu toka mbali, those photos. And I remember I was such a tomboy. I did a tomboy look, and my friend was doing a girlish look, so I was the nigga in these people, and I killed it. By the way, I can totally rock a tomboy look. I think that's going to be a future video. I'm going to pull a tomboy look. I've missed those vibes, you know. After a while, when I joined university now, I was in JQuat, you guys, so I was doing actuarial science. This is where I now continued, like really took up this passion inside, doing bits of things with it, you know. So the first gig I remember I took for modeling was one with, is it called 254 Manage? Okay, I don't know. I don't remember the name, but the one that's owned by DNG, the agency that was owned by DNG, that one. So I remember going for their auditions, and you guys, I was naive. Hey, I was so naive. Like, I didn't even get the photos though. I would have shown you guys, but I was busy doing good nani poses and all, and these guys are busy telling me, go wild, go fun, go, you know. But I wasn't very exposed, I'll just say that. So I didn't hack that one. I've done my eyebrows, guys. So now I want to do my eyes, and I'm going to be doing something glittery, fiery. I'll be using this glitter. It's red, just normal glitter. So it's a simple look with fiery eyes. So I'm using first a simple brush, and I want to first do a layer to blend my eyes with the rest of my face, so that, because you know the eyes are usually darker. So I'm just going to use a simple brown that's close to my shade to just balance out my eye area before I do the glitter. So now I'm in JQuat, I'm doing actuarial science, it's weighing me down. Hey you guys, by the way, it used to be crazy. Like, actuarial science is no joke. Me, I won't lie to someone. Like, don't even lie to anyone. It's no joke. You see, the way you people complain about maths, you don't even know maths. Wait until you start doing some things in university, and then you're like, did I even do maths? Did I even ever do maths? Yeah, that's where I was. So again, my outlet became my art, and I would find every bit of thing that I could do to just get my head out of the zone and feel free, you know, release. And my release was now in fashion. Oh, I'm adding a bit of red, if you can see, just to give the red glitter a layer to lay on, so that it's not on brown. So yeah, I'm just putting it in a little shade. It's not even red, it's more of a maroon shade. Yes. So I started making things, like I go to Gikomba and buy things and just paint them up for myself, and you know, it was so much fun. And I decided, why not grow this? Why not do this for people? And that period, you are too, it was that denim period. People were buying denim jackets, denim things, and then you take it to a tailor and then you put them Ankara, you know, and you're in the Ankara fever. So I decided, let me start making mine. if people like them, then I make for them, and it worked. So I started making things. I would buy denim, I would take to a local tailor, tell her, and here, and you know, just some places, and I would look for cool kitangas, even though back then, bad quality. I won't lie, they were bad quality. Because they were the cheapest. I was a student, I was using my savings. I couldn't go home and tell my mom, you know, now, other than actuarial science, I want to do fashion. So give me some money, I go buy some fabric. I can't, so I decided, my savings, that's how I started out. So I decided to create a crew, and it included a friend of mine, my boo, and I. So we changa, we go buy the denim, and we also buy the fabrics. Then we come back to the house, design, we put this here, we put this there, you know. We take to the tailor, then when they're done, we go pick them. Then we discuss marketing strategies. And then we take photos and put on social media. Back then, social media was mainly Facebook for me, so put on Facebook. Yeah, and then we go to the dorms, like the girls' dormitories in JKUAT. Room by room, like we would knock, hi guys, we're selling these, and people had really good responses, by the way, and others were a bit discouraging. Like some people would be like, nah, it's not you guys who've done this, you can't, like, you know, they couldn't believe that we could come up with such creative things also, I guess. And with time we expanded, and I felt like these guys who couldn't really believe that it was us who were doing that, I felt like if we can do that much with just our savings and with just our beginnings, what more could we do? And I guess that's when it really lit in me that I can do this. Like, it's not a dream anymore, it's reality, it's something I can sit down and actually make happen. And that's when I took the business seriously. People made me believe in myself, guys. Sometimes I don't believe that, you know. We've been raised to believe people just see the bad in you, or, you know, and it's so sad because I find that a lot of people that don't even know you love things that you do and will say wonderful things and encourage you as if that you're friends. And fashion has just given me a totally different outlook on people, on life, and especially on Kenyans. I used to think Kenyans were very negative, but you guys, me, I love Kenyans and I love Kenya. So anyway, I'm diverting from the story. So the fire was ignited. It was real. I decided now I'm going to do this. So we decided to expand. We gave our business a name. We even had a house party and held at the launch. We called our friends. We even had like a wall where we stuck posters with it's like a banner area where you go and take photos of the launch of this car business, you know. Hey, you people, we were serious. And you see where we got with it? That's how I started out, and after that I took more interest in it. Like, yes, I would still do my classes, I would still do everything as required, but all my free time I would just be thinking, what can I make next? You know, it became a thing where now I used to go buy fabric now and design a garment, like a dress, a skirt. And then, because I still didn't have the knowledge to sew, I didn't take home science in high school, so I had no knowledge of sewing. So I had to still look for the services of a local tailor who would help us out by now achieving the looks that we were coming up with. She'd implement the designs for me, and then I'd go and sell them, and people liked my stuff, people liked my designs, you know. It started catching up. Like, people would even call me to ask about a skirt, you know, and I decided, oh my gosh, you guys, I love doing this, so maybe I can make it bigger and make real money out of it. So I started thinking really deeply about it, and with time we now decided it's official. We registered the business back then. We started looking for models. We made a collection. We looked for a photographer. We paid them, and went and did a really good shoot at some hotel. just around here in Juja, and also at some quarry, because you know in Juja there are a lot of quarry nannies down here. So we went and did a shoot in one of them. It was really, really amazing. During the time we were shooting at that hotel, there was this lady who was shooting a show back then. It was an entertainment show and it was popular. I would say it was on K24. So when she was there, I approached her. I was like, I'm a student in JKUAT and I'm doing this on the side, you know, my brand, I'm starting out, it's called this and this. And she was like, wow, that's really amazing, I would like to feature you in my show. And I was like, yo, this is it. Like, I've already made it. Okay, back then I thought that. And in a way I had, because it was a very small business that I didn't even expect to get to a media level back then, but it did, and I was so glad. So she gave me the exposure and some boost to keep at it. So the show aired us. Back at that point, it was just me and my bae. Our other partner had let go due to various reasons. What went a different paths in life, so she took a different path. So it was just me and my bae. And I remember we had also rebranded. We were not going to be doing, you know, the pimping and all. We were now doing collections. So that's now where the real journey into fashion for me and my partner began. Other than that, for me, the passion for actuarial was just not there. I was really seated in those classes, just forcing myself to be there. And I feel like that's the wrong way to go about life, because how about I finish and I get a job as an actuary, and I keep my whole life regretting, thinking, is this what I really want to do? Am I happy? Am I pursuing the right career? And I didn't want that for my life. So I decided to take time, think about it, make a decision. Like, if I'm doing actuarial and I finish, will I finish and take it on into life, or will I finish and then decide, now let me go and do what I want to do with my life? I reasoned that way and I decided I'm not going to be doing actuarial in my life. So let me just take a step and pursue what I wanted to pursue, which was fashion. But I still didn't know how I was going to approach my parents, because they had passed really well. So, and I was on job doing actuarial science. So you can imagine, I'm going to tell them I want to change and do fashion. An SSP, as in, it even sounds ridiculous, me saying it. But what has to be done has to be done. And for me, I felt it had to be done. Guys, just a minute, I need to do my eyeliner and then I'll continue. I'm using Jordana volumizing mascara for my lashes. Let me just finish up my eyes, then we continue with that story. Concentration things, girls. I know you get it. I know you understand. Now back to when I made the decision to change courses. During this period, I remember I used to fear, like be afraid of going home, because I used to feel like if I go home, I'll just lay it out, like this is what I'm thinking, this is what is happening. And then I just felt like it was going to be a period where there was going to be a back and forth, no, don't do this, no, don't do that, yes, I want to do this, you know. And I didn't want to be affected in my decision. I wanted to think on my own, make a decision for my future. So I didn't even want advice from my friends, no one, like it was something personal, because it was that's a major decision, guys. It's a really, really major decision that I had to make. And as much as it was a tough period, let me be honest, because that change didn't come swift, didn't come easy. It was tough, but in the end, I'm glad. I'm glad that I fought for what I wanted. I'm glad that I followed my passion, and I'm glad that I did not let anyone deter me, because I feel like that would just have been such a derailment in my life. And the reality of it was I had made a decision. I was going to do fashion because it made me happy, it filled my soul, it made my days bearable. You know, a lot of people, but they don't like talking about bad times, depression, sad moments, you know, but to be honest, I've been through that, and I did not want that to be my whole life. I didn't want to keep being depressed because here I am struggling with something that I know I won't enjoy the rest of my life. I did not want to pursue that road where I would end up at some point in my life resenting my decisions, regretting my decisions, and it's all because I chose a path that would have taken me down a bitter or sad road. So I'm glad that I took fashion. It was just a struggle by then with everyone around me. But after it all, you guys, I'm the most grateful person, because my siblings, my parents, my friends, my boo, I'm so grateful. I'm really grateful that they stood by me and they understood my decision and they supported me, because from then on, you guys, I've received so much support, I've received so much love, and I can't be more grateful, I can't be more happy. I'm swimming in love, I'm swimming in happiness, and I'm enjoying my life. And all of this is possible because I was able to stand with what I wanted, and I was able to make the people around me, the people who love me, understand that that is what I wanted, despite all odds. So guys, all, in everything, just pursue what your passion is, and believe that the people around you will understand and will take it up and will show you the love that you deserve. And if it also doesn't happen, imagine sometimes discouragement can build you. Don't end up killing your spirit or killing your passion just because the people around you don't believe in it. If you're fully believing in your passion, pursue it. So yeah, follow your passion, seize the moment, live a bold life. I'll finish up then I'll show you guys the photos, the after, the glow of my simple look. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and like and share. Make people realize that dreams are valid. You know, you may share this with someone and it just might be the boost they need to start off in their life, to start off entrepreneurship, or to start off just anything, a dream that maybe they've been afraid of doing. I just might inspire that person in your life. So please share, please like, and thank you for watching. Till the next one.